Ever looked up at the night sky and wondered what it would be like to stand on the most distant, mysterious world in our solar system? Today, we're going on an incredible journey, a hypothetical mission to land on and survive the icy plains of Pluto. So, buckle up, because this is going to be one of the most extreme adventures imaginable. Our journey begins with a launch from Earth. This isn't a quick trip to the Moon or Mars. We're talking about a voyage that would last nearly a decade. Remember NASA's New Horizons probe? It took 9.5 years to reach Pluto. So, our spaceship would need to be a long-term habitat. A self-sustaining world in miniature, complete with advanced life support, food production systems, and radiation shielding to protect us from the harshness of deep space. We'd spend years in a state of hibernation or suspended animation to conserve resources, waking up only periodically for system checks and health assessments. As we get closer, the sun shrinks to a tiny, brilliant star, and the darkness of the outer solar system becomes our new reality. Finally, after a decade of travel, we arrive. Pluto looms in our viewport, a stunning, surprisingly complex world of nitrogen ice mountains, vast plains, and a thin, hazy atmosphere. Its largest moon, Charon, hangs in the sky, a colossal, silent companion. But the beauty is deceptive. The temperature on Pluto's surface plummets to an unimaginable -230°C, or -380°F. This is a cold so profound it can freeze nitrogen solid. Stepping outside without the right gear would mean instant death. Our landing is a high-stakes precision maneuver. We can't rely on a thick atmosphere for air braking like on Mars. Instead, we'll use powerful retro rockets to slow our descent, carefully touching down on a pre-selected site on the vast, flat expanse known as Sputnik Planitia. This plain of frozen nitrogen is one of the smoothest surfaces in the solar system, making it a relatively safe spot to land. The moment our lander's feet touch the ground, we've done it. Humanity has officially arrived on Pluto. So, what does it look like? The sky isn't black. It's a deep, dark blue, thanks to the thin haze of nitrogen and methane in Pluto's tenuous atmosphere. The sun, now over 5 billion kilometers away, appears as an intensely bright star. Casting long, faint shadows across the landscape, it provides enough light to see, but not enough to feel any warmth. The most breathtaking sight is Charon. Because it's tidally locked with Pluto, it hangs motionless in the sky, always in the same spot, appearing 7 times larger than our own moon does from Earth. It's a constant, silent sentinel in the Plutonian sky. Now for the survival part. Our habitat is our lifeline. It would have to be buried beneath the surface ice for 2 critical reasons: radiation and insulation. Pluto has no magnetic field to shield us from cosmic rays and solar particles. Going underground provides a natural barrier. Second, the ice, as cold as it is a fantastic insulator, protecting our habitat from the even more extreme surface temperatures and helping us maintain a stable internal climate. We'd use a powerful nuclear reactor, likely a radioisotope, thermoelectric generator, or RTG, similar to what powers the New Horizons probe, to provide the constant electricity and heat needed to keep us alive. Water is essential, and surprisingly, Pluto is full of it. Beneath the surface layer of exotic ethos, like nitrogen and methane, lies a bedrock of good old water ice. It's as hard as rock at these temperatures, so we'd need advanced drills and heating elements to mine it. Once we melt the ice, we can purify it for drinking and, through electrolysis, split it into hydrogen and oxygen. Oxygen is for breathing, and hydrogen could be a component for rocket fuel for our return trip. So, Pluto itself provides one of the key ingredients for our long-term survival. What about food? We can't grow crops in Plutonian soil. We'd rely on a sophisticated hydroponics or aeroponics bay inside our habitat. Using powerful LED grow lights that mimic the sun, we could cultivate a variety of nutrient-rich plants. This self-sustaining farm would not only provide food, but also play a crucial role in recycling our air, absorbing carbon dioxide, and producing fresh oxygen. Every single resource would need to be part of a closed-loop system, where nothing is wasted. Daily life on Pluto would be a routine of science and maintenance. We'd deploy rovers to explore the surface, studying the unique geology, from the towering mountains of water ice, like the Norgay Montes, to the mysterious bladed terrain. We'd analyze the composition of the ice, drill cores, to understand Pluto's history, and monitor the tenuous atmosphere as it changes with Pluto's long, 248-year orbit around the Sun. Inside the habitat, we'd be constantly checking life support, managing our power systems, and tending to our crops. It's a life of meticulous work, where one small mistake could have catastrophic consequences. The psychological challenge would be immense. The isolation is almost incomprehensible. You are billions of kilometers from home, with a communication delay of over 4.5 hours each way. A conversation with Earth would mean sending a message and waiting 9 hours for a reply. The crew would need to be a tight-knit, resilient team, trained to handle the profound psychological stress of being so utterly alone in the vast, silent cosmos. Virtual reality, entertainment, and constant communication with loved ones, despite the delay, would be vital for mental health. What are the dangers? Beyond the cold and radiation, there are geological risks. Pluto is not a dead world. There is evidence of cryovolcanism, volcanoes that erupt icy slush instead of molten rock. A sudden geological event could compromise our underground habitat. The surface itself is a minefield of fractures and crevasses, hidden beneath layers of fresh nitrogen snow. Exploring on foot or by rover would require constant vigilance. So, could we actually do it? With the technology we can foresee, yes, a human mission to Pluto is theoretically possible. It would be the most ambitious and expansive endeavor in human history, pushing the boundaries of engineering, biology, and human enduring. It would require decades of planning and technological development. But imagine the reward. Standing on that distant world, looking out at a sky filled with a giant moon and the distant pinpoint of our sun, we wouldn't just be exploring Pluto. We'd be proving that there are no limits to human curiosity and our drive to explore the unknown. It's a dream for a future generation, a testament to our relentless spirit of adventure. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible hypothetical journey to Pluto. What a wild ride! If you enjoyed this cosmic adventure, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into space exploration, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a launch. Let me know in the comments which planet or moon you'd like us to visit next. Until then, keep looking up.